Well, hello everyone, and welcome to day 2 of our 12 Days of Copilot series. Today we're going to talk more about connected teamwork by using Loop, Teams, OneNote, Outlook, and Planner, and all using those in harmony to really get your job done. My name is Scott Frappier, and I'm really excited to be able to present some of this information to you to start and then hand it over to some of our internal experts that really dive deeper into this capability. Now, one thing I just want to kind of highlight here today is really this week's charity spotlight. Remember, for every person that attends this, we are donating $5 to this charity. TechFluent, as you know, is an organization that really focuses on dynamics enablement inside of our community. So please pass this link around, get others to join so that we can obviously donate even more to a really good cause. Now, with that, what we're going to do is we're going to unwrap today's Copilot, and it's not me that's going to be presenting it. Today, we've got Tracy and Jade from our team that are going to dive into this, and they're going to do a quick introduction and then really go through those capabilities. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into our session.
Scott, thank you so much. I'm excited to see y'all in person. Usually I'm back in the chat. Jade and I are here, and first of all, I am Tracy Ottenstreyer, and I am the Copilot lead consultant here at Stone Ridge, working both with M365 really closely and some with D365. Jade, can you do a quick intro?
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Jade. I'm the operations admin here for our client growth team, and I'm actually part of Tracy's Stone Ridge Copilot flight team. So yeah, happy to be here.
That's great. All right, we need to figure out how to share our content. So I'm doing that now, and hopefully you'll be able to see that shortly. All right. As we're getting that sort of figured out, we are going to walk through how to use Copilot to collaborate with each other. So specifically today, we're focusing on our fun company holiday party, right? Consider this your festive productivity boost using Copilot to help us organize and communicate without all that stress.
Yes, if you didn't know, Copilot is like your AI-powered assistant. It's built into Microsoft 365 apps, and today we're using it across OneNote, Loop, Planner, Outlook, and Teams to help us plan this holiday party and help us keep our drafts and organize and manage tasks together.
That's awesome. So I've got Teams up here. Let's go ahead and look at how making that office holiday party is a breeze using these apps. And all of it you'll see is integrated with Copilot.
Perfect. So Tracy and I had a holiday office party planning meeting, as you can see the Teams chat there. And now we're going to show you how to turn those ideas into actions by using the M365 connected tools we talked about. So we want every idea, task, and update to be captured and visible across all these platforms, no matter where we're working. So let's start by opening our OneNote notebook, Tracy. As you can see here, Tracy's pulling up our OneNote, and Copilot captured our notes for our meeting, and we pulled those in by clicking on the meeting details on the top ribbon, as you can see where she's pointing, and you select the meeting we want to see the notes for, and in this case it's party planning, and it pulled up the AI notes there, and Tracy will talk about that a little bit more.
Perfect. So you can see once I clicked on holiday party planning, it brought up this section here. So this captures everything from who the participants were to an AI-powered meeting summary from the meeting, an AI suggested task list, which I think is so fun, and then something called Loop Collaborative Notes. Now, this is where the magic is, okay? So this captured all of the decisions from the meeting. It brought in our agenda for the meeting, any extra notes that we took, and then follow-up tasks. So we have follow-up tasks that are captured from AI who was part of that meeting, okay?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, we have pretty much everything we need there. And since it syncs automatically, everyone in the team, not just us here right now, can see and, make updates live.
So fun. All right, let's go ahead and open up this loop component into a new, like a bigger screen. So we can use it a little bit more. So this started as just a meeting notes capture, but we can actually add things to it. So for example, if we wanted to hit slash, and let's say add there's so many options here. What did we decide to add? A voting table, okay? So we're going to add a voting table to this note, right? And we're going to vote on venue ideas for our holiday parties. So you can see here that Jade is adding one. I have to add my 2 cents, but she is doing it right as I do it. She's actually putting in pros and cons already. So we're working together in real time on this note in ways that we've never been able to do before.
Yep, just like Tracy said, we can see our changes in real time. I already added one, and as I'm speaking, Tracy is adding a few more. She's also adding some pros and cons. So we have 3 now. What do you say, Tracy, we make a vote on these?
Yeah, I'm voting virtual reality lab. How about you?
I think I'm going to go for the indoor garden house.
Awesome. Scott, what about you?
Virtual reality, by far. Come on.
Perfect. Maybe we should ask people in the chat. Oh, I can't add twice. We're gonna have to invite you to the collab to do that with us. Okay. So another cool feature that you'll see. So down here, if we scroll down to the follow-up tasks, we can add assignees to the task. Now, AI was able to capture who we said was going to take on each of these tasks, and Jade's going to go ahead and add those. So we can manage things like RSVPs and the catering menu. They become actionable tasks right inside of this loop component. And we can set those priorities and deadlines and assign owners all in one place. And you can see that Jade's doing this, and we can just like start filling in, dates on things really easily. Okay. So what's cool about this is every task created in Loop is automatically synced with Planner. So you can see here that you can open this task list in Planner, and right there, holiday party planning, all of my to-dos are captured in my planner board. So if you're a planner person and want to visualize your tasks, you can do that right here. And if you prefer to manage your tasks in Outlook, let's say, I can bring up Outlook, and I'm in the to-do taskbar, but you can also do it right from your mail. You can see that you've got some things that are assigned to you. Let's see here. Jade, you and I said that sometimes these take a little bit of time to sync, right?
It does.
Scott always says that it wouldn't be a demo without something. But anyway, usually they'll show up right here after a minute or so, and then you can put it right into your to-do list and have everything accessed right at once. So I promise you that works really well. Sometimes it just takes a minute for that to work.
It does. So if you're a planner fan or you live in Outlook, you can see your tasks in either one. So this is perfect.
Yeah, it's awesome. So to see how Copilot keeps everything connected, let's go ahead and go back to our OneNote and see all the changes that we've made. So back in OneNote, remember we were in the main loop component, but you can see here that all of the changes that we made, from the tasks to everything, the voting table, it's all captured right here in OneNote.
Yeah, and this is super helpful because right now we're showing this, fun holiday theme party, but think about projects, think about other items that you do at work. Your whole team can stay aligned because everything updates and syncs across the platforms.
Yeah, it's amazing. So speaking of that, I think that many of us work in teams. So how could we bring in this OneNote into Teams where we're always working? So I'm back here in Teams, and I'm in the holiday party planning chat. Now, if I go to the plus sign and go to OneNote, I've already done it here, we can bring in the OneNote for this event. So in this case, I called it demo, but this is actually the OneNote we were just in. Now it's integrated with this Teams channel for all of us to work on. And the loop component is down here with everything. So everything is captured in multiple places throughout the M365 system.
Yeah, and you can go to each one, or you can have it all in one place like we did here. Our whole planning meeting started off, or we kicked it off with this Teams meeting. And so we want to just work out of this Teams meeting to make things easier. So we have it all here, and wherever we make the updates, they'll show up here anytime. So yeah.
That's awesome. All right. And I think that's what we wanted to show you. So that's how we turned a planning meeting into a coordinated project. We used OneNote, Loop, Planner, and Teams, and Outlook, with Copilot making it easier and smarter along the way.
Yes, thank you, Tracy, for showing us, and thanks everyone for joining. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it fun and insightful, and have fun.
That's awesome, Jade. Yeah,
Awesome. I've
Scott.
got to say that was really cool to see. And like we said in chat, it's never a demo until something goes wrong, right? It's always
Never.
something, right? But I would
Syncing up
say
to do.
it worked wonderfully. And like you said, inside of Outlook, those tasks will show up as the assignment. Remember, one of the things to know about the Microsoft platform is it's called asynchronous, right? Which means when you do an action, sometimes it takes a couple seconds for it to basically come over to the other application. But that loop component, Tracy and Jade, that's just really cool to see. It's even more cool to understand the fact that Copilot can access it really directly as well.